You spend decades paying off a mortgage, expecting that when retirement finally arrives, the equity in your home will be yours to use. But for thousands of retirees, that financial safety net is suddenly locked tight by a legal claim they never saw coming. This threat comes in the form of a wrongful lien. A lien is a legal claim against your property to secure a debt, but a wrongful lien is an invisible, unconsented encumbrance attached to your title, often stemming from a mistaken identity, an unpaid tax bill from a previous owner, or a fraudulent contractor. Usually, it sits there unnoticed in the county records for years. To sell or downsize your house, you need a clear, marketable title. That means the legal ownership record is completely free of disputes. If a title company flags a wrongful lien, your property cannot be legally transferred. Your plans to sell come to a dead stop. The financial bleeding starts immediately. With the sale blocked, you're forced to drain your fixed retirement income to pay the property taxes, insurance, and maintenance on a house you no longer want or can no longer afford to keep. The equity you spent 40 years building is now a frozen, inaccessible liability. Even if you plan to stay in your home and borrow against your equity, these liens pose a massive threat. This diagram shows how the government structures a home equity conversion mortgage, or HECM. To qualify, the Department of Housing and Urban Development mandates that the HECM holds the absolute top slot, the first lien position above all other claims. If an old, wrongful lien surfaces during underwriting, it takes that top slot. By displacing the HECM, the lien makes you ineligible for the program and halts the application. The damage extends to standard home equity lines of credit, too. If a lender runs a routine title audit and discovers a new cloud on your property record, they will instantly freeze your existing HELOC. These predatory claims are effective because they weaponize time. They strike at the exact moment you are retiring, aging, or facing a medical emergency, when you urgently require liquidity and have the least amount of time to fight back. To understand how these false claims attach to your property in the first place, we have to look past the home and into the chaotic, paper-heavy environment of a county clerk's public recording office. This flowchart illustrates the core bureaucratic flaw. County clerks act merely as document repositories, not judges. They do not verify the truthfulness or legal validity of a claim before recording it. If someone pays the filing fee, the document bypasses any judicial review and goes straight into the public record. This loophole created an epidemic of zombie liens. These are automated, mechanical filings generated in massive batches by defunct contractors, mistaken debt collectors, or scammers looking for an easy target. The strategy here is pure extortion. Predators know that a homeowner trying to close a loan or finalize a sale is on a ticking clock. They rely on the sheer pressure of the situation, betting that you will simply pay off the fake debt to clear the title rather than engage in a lengthy legal fight. The public recording system is structurally designed to favor the filer's speed over the homeowner's security. If you passively rely on the bureaucracy to protect your title, you guarantee your own financial loss. The way to beat this trap is to go on the offensive. Instead of arguing the debt itself, you conduct a forensic autopsy on the legal document filed against you. We're looking at a schematic breakdown of a recorded lien being scanned for errors. Your best weapon here is statutory noncompliance. State laws require lien filers to follow incredibly strict procedures. Finding one procedural error allows you to invalidate the encumbrance entirely without ever needing a trial. For example, many states require a contractor to send a preliminary notice within 10 or 20 days of starting work. If the filer misses that strict deadline, the final lien is legally void. Then there is statutory expiration. In most jurisdictions, a mechanic's lien automatically nullifies if the filer fails to initiate a formal lawsuit within a strict 90-day window. Once that clock runs out, the claim turns to dust. Exploiting the bureaucracy's own rigid rules against the filer is the most efficient way to bypass the trap and force a total purge of your property's title. Once you identify the fatal flaw in the paperwork, you execute the purge. You file a summary notion to remove, a rapid legal procedure that forces the county to permanently delete the invalid document from the public record. Beyond removal, you can file a countersuit for slander of title. This claim specifically targets filers who recklessly or maliciously cloud a title, holding them accountable for the financial harm they cause. This diagram shows the financial outcome of a successful claim. Proving slander of title shifts the liability back to the filer, forcing them to pay your attorney fees and the specific financial losses you suffered. Simply threatening this counterpunch strips the scammer of their leverage. Faced with the prospect of paying your legal costs, predators will often voluntarily file a release of lien and walk away. Aggressive asset protection ensures you maintain complete financial autonomy over your home. Don't let a bureaucratic error derail your hard-earned retirement. Subscribe to our channel to learn exactly how to defend your wealth and stay in control.